So don't forget to eat, drink, and be merry. At this time, please turn off or silence any electronic devices. You're not that important. Please keep in mind that recording the performance or taking photographs is not permitted. No one showing up at the office on Monday filming you. And as a courtesy to those around you, keep table conversations to a minimum during the show. And don't talk to the comedians during their set, unless they engage with you first. And don't touch them. They might bite. Otherwise, sit back and enjoy the show. Now put your hands together for your MC.
Man, what is up, Duckworth? Hello. Fuck, I'm spazzing out already. Jesus. Hi, how are we feeling? Hello. My name's Nicole. I'm going to be your host tonight. So, nice to meet you. Hello. How are we feeling? Are we feeling hydrated? Are we feeling hydrated? Perfect. Our servers here are going to take great care of everybody, so please take care of them. Okay. So, I also am sensing a little bit of a misconception that I just want to nip in the bud, just real quick. Okay. I know the hoops are misleading. All right. I know the winged eyeliner is giving mixed signals. All right. And I'm not Latina. Sorry. I'm not. I know you're thinking it, so I just figured I'd just tell you to stop. Yeah, we share the same colonizer, so this does happen all the time. I get it. So I know just enough Spanish to be like, hi, I'm Filipino. I know this is confusing. Yes, Filipino, trademark pending. It means that I'm white and I'm Filipino. So that means that my mom is Filipino and my dad calls me Oriental sometimes. So, wish that was a joke, that's real life. But it's okay, because my fiance gets it, because he's Wakistani, so that means that his mom is white, and then he gets randomly selected at every fucking airport we go to. That's what that means. Oh, man, whenever I take his last name, like, they're gonna be so confused. I'm just gonna befuddle every TSA agent. I'm just gonna be like, I'm scared of you, and I'll be like, good, you know? I feel like when we have kids, they will be Wakapino. That is the name I'm gonna go with. I will workshop it, that's fine, okay? Since I've been in Charlotte, I've only seen 1.5 Filipinos here, so I figured I'd just give us all a little lesson on the types of Filipino women you might come across someday. So there's 2 types of Filipino women. The first one I like to call the South Pacific Filipino woman. She's like beautiful, and she's thin, and she's forever 21, and she's probably a nurse, right? The second type of Filipino woman I like to call the colonize me, I dare you, kind of Filipino lady. So this one is built, I believe the term is like a brick shit house, I guess. Like we're Lilo shaped, you know what I mean? Like Lilo, not Stitch, that's what I meant. But like, just so you know, this is a flare pant, all right? Do you see how much flare is happening? None. That's what's happening right now. These are what I like to call don't fuck with me calves, okay? Followed by some don't fuck with me thighs as well, all right? Yeah, I'm thick with 2 C's and I'm built like a cute little running back, and it's fine. It's totally fine. I'm just built like the kind of lady that just sent the white people running back to the boats. That's what I always say, you know? But it's taken me a while to be okay with my body type. Because being a woman in society is stupid, okay? But here's my TED Talk topic. Being thick is a survival tactic, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise, okay? Because, ladies, who listens to true crime? Are we true crime fans in here? Anybody? Cool. So, as we all know, the #1 threat to a woman's life is men. Yeah, that's right. I think the second one is fucking cancer. I don't know, but #1's men. #1. Yes. So usually the women that get abducted and murdered and things are, they got like a thigh gap. They go to Pilates and they run really fast. They're like a wisp of a woman, you know? They don't typically say like, hey, we're looking for this like 5'1" fucking like rotund little brown girl. She was last seen at a KFC and we haven't seen her in a minute. So yeah, it's not gonna happen, you know? So imagine a serial killer looking for victim number 6 in a Trader Joe's parking lot or something, right? He just comes across me with my don't fuck with me calves, me just built out of nothing but hot Cheetos and Takis all the way up and down, you know? And imagine him just being like, get in the van. Because I feel like I would just go, make me. Be like, tell you what, if you can pick me up, you can abduct me, okay? I'm a little heavier than you would think, okay? So let's not pop a blood vessel, and I will be on my way, you know? That's what I would say. So yes, thick thighs save lives, okay? That's all I'm saying. So yes, order all of the appetizers. Big fan of the mozzarella sticks, personally. All right, but so I've been trying to find different like workouts to do to just switch things up, you know. And there's a really popular workout in Charlotte amongst the ladies that I just have to shit on for a second, okay? Fuck spin classes, all right? I said it. I'm sorry. I'm not waking up at 5 a.m. on a Tuesday morning to go to a studio with like club music and like purple bisexual lighting, you know? I'm not doing that, you know? I'm not gonna listen to some guy with a Britney Spears microphone, probably named fucking Maverick or something, right? Peer pressuring me to pedal towards the life that I want. I'm good, that's okay. We don't need to do that. I'm not doing an upper body dance routine, that's not happening either. Also, I just need to take a poll really quick. Does everyone else feel like once they've gotten off of a stationary bicycle seat that you've been punched in the asshole? Is that everyone else's experience? Good. I was worried it was just my asshole. Cool. So I was raised by city people who are frightened of places they cannot access cable. And so when I moved to the Carolinas, I realized you guys are outside all the time. You're frolicking, you're hiking, you're whitewater rafting, you're doing all the shit on the Girl Scout cookie boxes, you know? Like, I thought these were staged images by Big Cookie, but you guys are really doing this shit, you know? It's crazy. So I do think about like trying to explore the great outdoors. Hiking feels like the safest bet. It's walking uphill in a forest, no problem, you know? So usually when like a coworker will be like, let's go hiking this weekend, as I'm lacing up my shoes, there's this voice in the back of my head, it's all the fucking true crime, you know? There's just like, how well do we know Claire? Claire might be creepy, you know, because I feel like a great place to hide a body is the woods, personally. So that's usually when I say I've crapped my leggings and I cannot go hiking today. That's what I say. There's a lot of lake activities that are really popular, like kayaking and paddleboarding, and it seems so like just nice and just relaxing. But I'm from Las Vegas, so where I'm from, lakes are where you dump the bodies, you know. So every time I see people upon still water, I'm just like, what's in there? Who's in there? You know. Personally, we'll never know, and I don't want to find out. Also, I'm not a fan of ziplining. Is anyone else a ziplining fan in here? You guys have bigger balls than I. You do. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't like strap myself to a wire and fly through the goddamn tree's vagina first. All right, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. What's the rush? Can I not walk? You know. Thank you for the helmet. It's a cute accessory. But if I fall from this height, like Humpty Dumpty's not getting put back together again. You know. Just don't want to put like my life into the hands of some Cliff Bar eating, Patagonia wearing hippie named Dave, right? Who has me just hanging by a fucking carabiner clip. You know, a carabiner clip can barely keep my keys attached to my ass. I feel so unsafe. I don't get it. There's another outdoor activity I'm terrified of. It's called spelunking. Does anyone know what this is? It's also called caving if you're not a German toddler making up words. Yeah. So basically you like suit up like you're hiking and you explore the earth from the inside, which sounds terrible because all the Google pictures have just made Earth look really sweaty and really dark. Not a fan. I think it's because I get really nervous about going underground with like skinny girls, you know, wisps of women, and they can burrow into the ground no problem, and then like what if I just get stuck, you know? Like if I like panic, am I gonna cause like a sinkhole? Like I don't know. So I already get body shamed enough above ground. I don't need the planet to do it either. That's okay. I don't need to do that, you know? So I'm an indoor girly. Do we have indoor girlies in here? That just like indoor hobbies, like crocheting or painting, or watching Great British Baking Show, or reading. Do I have any book girlies in here? Oh my god, yay! We'll all be best friends in a second. So, I read 44 books last year, you guys. 44! I had to up my prescription. My eyes hurt a lot, but that's okay. Totally unrelated, there's a weird porn ban in the Carolinas that I can't understand. So I'm reading the porn, okay? I'm just saying, for some reason these aren't the books they burn. I don't know why, so just go with it, all right? Yeah, it hits different when you read your porn. Has anyone else read the porns? See? You get it. You guys get it. You can orgasm with your fucking imagination. Like, that's a whole other level of just evolution, you know? I do feel like I'm masturbating a little bit like a pilgrim might, you know what I mean? Like I've never thought I would rub one out to a chapter, you know what I mean? Like, I've never felt closer to our founding fathers than I do in this moment. But there's so many genres, you know, like everyone's got like a romance thing. Like there's vampire porn is a thing, fairy porn's having a big moment. My genre is called nerdy porn. Also trademark pending, all right? Nerdy Pern has plots that are like, nuclear physicist Sadie gets her dream job at NASA. Everything's going great, except for her tall, hot, brooding, brilliant nemesis named Bruno, who hates her. Or does he? And he doesn't! He has a big crush on her, and they're gonna bang, and they're gonna knock over beakers and shit, and it's great. I don't know what it is. I didn't know until this porn ban that like smart people just made me so like, but like I know that now, and I love that I know that. That's the universal signal for being aroused as a lady, just so you guys know that. Okay? So if a lady's looking at you and she's like, hey, alright? Just know that's what that means. But I will say that the internal monologue of two nerds fucking is a little awkward, you know, because I've never been so aroused and uncomfortable at the same time. You know what I mean? Where they're just like, neurons were firing in my brain as he ejaculated, and it's